the casino, you run up 200,000. What does that even feel like?
Man, I ran up to almost $250,000. Almost $250,000, $250,000 like 6 years ago. You know, it's just I mean, at the time when you're making that money like that, the shit coming in so fast, you don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you still living your life, you still out there thugging, you still doing this, doing that, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But it's like the money was coming so fast and so like fruitful. You know what I'm saying? It's just it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? And then and the cold part about it is I didn't even know I made that much money until I look at my statements and my taxes and shit at the end of the year, and that's what the number was.
So you feel like you done blew $1 million in your lifetime?
I probably done blew, I ain't gonna say $1 million, but I'm 35 years old, I'll be 36 in June. And I know damn well, I done probably blew about 350.
350.
I done made about 350 in my lifetime.
Okay, and at your age right now, what would you do different with that money?
At this age right now, what I would do different is I would invest more of it. I would buy more property. I would study more, learn more, invest more, stocks, trades, whatever the case may be. You know, bonds and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, to the point to where, like I said, that was 6 years ago. So right now, if I would invest some of that money, come next year or the year after that, that probably would have tripled or quadrupled, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how much it would have made by now, but at the time, you know, I still had that street mentality. I'm still
and
you
was young.
You know, I'm young, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, so I'm a young nigga, you know, come from a certain place, a certain area to where, you know, the knowledge and the structure and the learning and the teaching ain't really what. And then I'm gonna say this also, like, honestly, though, really on the cool, if we didn't have the family that we had, bro, you know what I'm saying, we'd be a lot farther behind than what we are. We always talk about like, okay, yo, we could be a little bit further than what we are, but if we didn't have the family we have, I could say like, yeah, bro, we wouldn't even be half the point of where we at right now. We in Mexico. Yeah, we in Cancun right now. We turned up on the beach, you know what I'm saying? Everything 5-star, everything inclusive. You see drinks and everything on the table. Like, this shit ain't cheap.
And they been foreigns, big foreigns since we was kids. That's what we seen.
They done drove so
many. We
seen
y'all big trapped out.
They done drove so many Mercedes Benz. I don't even like Mercedes Benzes no more.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, like all that shit was, you know, growing up, man, all that shit was real. You know
Uncle Andrew out here with us. He was Big Jag. Shout out Uncle Blue Baby one time.
You know, but
you know what I'm saying? Ernest, R.I.P. to Ernest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Den. Everybody been having emotions for a real long time.
But the thing about it is, though, is like, you know, once we start getting, you know, we got to get to the point to where, I'll say this, but then I'm a backtrack, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing about life and one thing about when you get money and when you got money and then when you want to start something and you want to create a foundation, stuff like that, everybody got to be on the same page. If you ain't on the same page with who in your crew, whoever on your team, whatever the case may be, then there ain't no point in even starting no motion, because at that point, if me and you ain't on the same page and you don't want the same thing I want out of life, then ain't no even point in even talking to you, ain't no point even creating anything. Because we ain't gonna be on the same page, that mean that it is what it is. And it ain't no hate, it ain't no drama, nothing like that. It's all love, but at the same time, you just want something different than what I want. You know what I'm saying? And I know one thing about life is I've been doing this shit for too long. If it ain't 100% of all, then it's 0% of nothing. So, and that is what it is. So, you know, but yeah, man, but everything, you know, I shout out Cameron, Texas, man, all the way to the day I die. Nigga, I got a tattooed on me, nigga, on my arm, nigga. But at the same time, like I said, Cameron, Texas, it slowed a lot of niggas down.
It did.
A lot of niggas done died out of Cameron, Texas, too, here just recently. You know what I'm saying? And I believe the fact of the matter is on that is because Cameron is an evil place. Cameron got a lot of turmoil. Cameron got a lot of bad history when it come to, you know, segregation and all that type of shit. White folks run Cameron. And that's why that town been the same way for the past 60 years. Right. Ain't nothing came to that town. Ain't nothing grew out of that town. Ain't nothing been created out of that town but poverty and struggle. Niggas still over here on this side. White folks still over here on this side. You know what I'm saying? So when I say that, okay, like, for the youngsters, for the young niggas that's in Cameron, you know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, all the youngsters got out of Cameron because, you know, they growing up and they starting to realize and they learning like, yeah, man, like, if you want to be something, man, you want to make somebody in your life, man, you get out of Cameron, man. I don't care if you go to Temple, I don't care if you go to Killeen, whatever the case may be. Start off slow. You know what I'm saying? You got to start somewhere, but at the same time, get out of Cameron because it ain't what's up.
Those are the wisest words. But you know what, man? What I've learned over the years is that most people that grow up in that small country town, you kind of scared. You kind of, not us, But most people are kind of scared to venture out and stand on their own 2 feet. Well, like, you know what I'm saying? Let me stand on my own 2 and see how I can manage away from all my help, away from all my family.
I can't say that they're scared, but at the same time, they might not have the same tools that we had. They might not have the same opportunity that we have.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can say that, though, because we made our own opportunity. Who gave you something to make you go to Houston?
Nobody.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
It was your mindset that was like, I need to get out of here.
That's true, but also when you look at it from that standpoint, we also have family everywhere. Like you said, how did I get to Oklahoma? I got to Oklahoma because, I got family in Oklahoma. If I didn't have family in Oklahoma, then, I probably wouldn't have just jumped ship and just ran to Oklahoma because I didn't know nothing about Oklahoma. I didn't know they had motion like that. I didn't know it was thugged out like that. I didn't know it was money rolling through Oklahoma like that. But once I got family there, my aunties them there, so we popped up in Oklahoma. Then I seen what was going on, and I realized, okay, I can take this and then, and then, I can make something happen. But see, in Cameron, a lot of them kids and people down there, all they family from Cameron. All they family from Caldwell or Hearn or Rockdale or Milano or something like that. They can't go branch out too far out because if they just hop up, jump ship and just say, I want to go to Colorado, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to have at least 5
We
stacks.
got family in Colorado. It's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? So everywhere we go, you know what I'm saying? We got a foundation, and once we pop up there, okay, well, hey, Kim Fogle, hey, Annie, you know what I'm saying? Let me shack with you for about 6-7 months. I'm gonna get a job. Let me stack my bread real quick, and then boom, I'm gone. But see, a lot of them ain't got that because they ain't got family that's branched out. You see what I'm saying?
You made 100% sense. So let's talk about this Rico case. You know what I'm saying? Free Fat Mac, but how did that come about? What's going on in Oklahoma for y'all to attract the feds?
Man, so Oklahoma State Bureau of Narcotics. You know what I'm saying?
Free State.
At Oklahoma City. They started the RICO, you know what I'm saying, up on the little crew that we was running with at the time. It didn't start with us. It started with another nigga that was actually the top dog of pretty much that area in Lawton, you know what I'm saying? What he was doing was he was running back and forth from Dallas to Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? And he was getting bricks, you know what I'm saying? Like 3-4 at a time.
I know weed.
Yeah. So he getting them things, you know what I'm saying? He bringing them back and forth to Oklahoma. It just so happened he got on the radar because the niggas that was in D-Town was already investigated. They already hot. They already under the radar. So now, so they see this nigga from Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? He coming, he picking up packs. Well, who is he? You know what I'm saying? So they followed him back to Oklahoma, and then they started the investigation on that little area. And they see like, okay, well, these niggas,
So was he $1 million nigga? 500,000? What would you say?
I would say he was probably about 500,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But for that area, that's reach.
Major.
That's major for that area.
So check this out. Did you ever think? Well, let me let you tell the story. What ended up happening? How did that whole thing, you know what I'm saying, end up going down?
Well, so
right now, Fat Mac is in jail for this RICO case. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So how did that come? How did this whole situation go down?
So the nigga that was getting the bricks, man, from Dallas, which Dallas was already under investigation. So the feds followed him from Dallas to Oklahoma. Then they started investigating Oklahoma. So the Fat Mac was pretty much like that nigga had Fat Mac under his wing, like he was pretty much like schooling him. You know what I'm saying? That was his nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Fat Mac, Ace Boone Coon with the nigga, so you know what I'm saying, the nigga giving us, woo-to-woo for a little bit of nothing, you know what I'm saying? He from packs, you know what I'm saying? And we just do, you know what I'm saying? So so he doing that. And so then so the nigga make one more trip, you know what I'm saying, or a couple more trips, I don't know when it was, but so the feds ran down on him, they caught him with 2.5. You know what I'm saying? So it's over with. He already a 3-4 time loser. So, nigga, this life sentence, this 30, 40 plus. So, feds run down on him. Of course, a lot of niggas ain't solid like they said they solid, man, you know what I'm saying? So the nigga, you start seeing them football numbers, man, and nigga just was like, okay, well, what you want? And that nigga told on like 15 niggas, including Fat Mac.
So when y'all knew this nigga got popped, why wouldn't the nigga kind of like, cut him off? You know what time it is.
Listen, we told Fat Mac that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we try to tell Fat Mac time and over again, man. Matter of fact, after the nigga got popped and then he posted bail, within a week after the nigga posted bail, nigga, he came over in Chanel house, nigga, and told Fat Mac, nigga, come outside in the car. I need to holler at you real quick. Which I'm sure the nigga had a wire on it. Obviously, the nigga had a wire on him the whole time because the whole case was wired up. So anyway, so the nigga get Fat Mac in the car. I was over there that day. I told Fat Mac told me, man, like, yeah, man, what you want, you know what I'm saying, he finna pull up, man. You know, but at the same time, I understand where Fat Mac was coming from. Okay, I get it, like, okay, well, you know, cause we already had motion going. So once that nigga got popped, we was dead in the water. So, you know what I'm saying, the nigga get out, so Fat Mac, he wanna get back in action, but at the same time, you ain't even understanding, this nigga working for the feds. He wired up and everything. I didn't even get it. It didn't have nothing to do with me because I'm under Fat Mac. But at the same time, I told Fat Mac, like everybody told Fat Mac, man, listen, man, you can cut that nigga off with the woo, this and that. Fat Mac wouldn't listen, so he got in the car with the nigga, and then you know how it went from there.
What type of nigga you gotta be to wear a wire? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But that kind of goes to show that there's no code. There's no, you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad
honor
you said
amongst
that.
thieves.
Ain't no more code in the streets. So I'm gonna tell one of y'all, all y'all street niggas out there right now. Listen, if y'all want to be in the streets, y'all want to sell drugs, y'all want to do this and that, y'all want to be robbing, killing, whatever the case may be, hustling to survive. I get it, y'all survive, but at the same time, man, y'all also gotta understand what come with the streets, man. Win, lose, or draw, nigga. That's what come with the streets. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no snitching, ain't no switching up, or none of that shit. When you get popped, when the feds come get you, none of that shit, nigga. You take your time like a man, you go do it. Cause other than that, nigga, if that's the, then you shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know what come with this gangster shit, nigga. You either gonna be dead, or you gonna be in jail, or you gonna be a rich man, or rich hustler, but you still working for the feds. Cause that's the only way in it, nigga. Ain't no more motherfucking multi-million-dollar nigga hustlers in this world right now, nigga. Cause trust me, if it is, nigga, whether you believe it or not, nigga, they working for the law.
So check this out. In your honest opinion, do you consider Gunna a snitch?
Well, man, you really got to be involved in that whole little situation, man, to really even like speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, you know, when you give your statement in court and you accept or you admit that, you know, this is a gang and that is a gang and this is what we was doing and that was what we was doing, it's kind of hard to, you know, neglect the fact that, yeah, he did speak his truth and he did admit that, you know, it was a gang and that I wasn't involved in this or I wasn't involved in that or I was involved in this, you know, yeah, man, you know, I don't know. And then you also got to look at it from this case. I don't know what Young Thug did. I don't know if Young Thug told the nigga like, hey, bro, like, you know, I might be down for a while. You know what I'm saying? You still got motion in the streets. You still a nigga #1 artist in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go ahead and tell them whatever they want to know and then, you know, get me back on the back end. I don't know what happened, but at the same time, if you go with the street code, yeah, the nigga snitched.
Straight up. Because you shouldn't have said nothing.
Right.
But what I've learned over the years is that niggas is not trying to do no time.
Nah, man, that shit for sale, man. You know what I'm saying? The era to where niggas kept their mouth shut and they was solid, man, and niggas stood up on 10 toes, nigga. That shit was back in the 80s. That shit was back in the 80s. And
I feel like it ended with the Mafia. They all told on each other. These are the coldest stone cold killers in the world.
And, you know, that shit was supposed to be official. And, you know, them niggas even told. So, you know, and that's one thing when you learn about the streets, you understand, nigga. If it come down to you and your family or me and my family, you gonna take your family because, and I think the reason being is because ain't nothing solid no more. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I gotta say this, man. The one and only time I've ever seen a group of gangers niggas that never said nothing was that shooting in Waco.
Exactly.
That's the only time.
Exactly.
And look what came out of it. Everybody go free.
They done. Everybody free.
On
ain't nobody said nothing. Everybody kept it solid. We shooting at police. We shooting at everybody. It don't matter.
So the bikers the realest niggas now.
And that's what it look like.
That's what it look like to me.
That's what it look like.
Niggas, we got, but you can't trust no niggas no more, man.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? The older you get, the less people you like in your circle.
Yeah,
you know
like I said earlier, if you ain't with the same motion I'm on, or if you ain't trying to achieve the same goals I'm on, then I'm just gonna stay away from you. Cause at the same time, nigga, I ain't got no time to waste. Ain't no time to waste, man. Everybody, you know, life moving on. Everybody getting older. The youngsters dying. Our mamas and parents getting older. So it ain't no time to be playing no games. I'm not playing no games with nobody, man. So like I said, nigga, if you ain't on the same page I'm on, then you can stay over there. I can love you from a difference. I still love you. Ain't no animosity, ain't no hate or nothing like that. We just on different pages.
Hey, it's just, you know what I'm saying? 100%. Look where we at.
We just on different
Cancun,
pages.
Mexico. It's a coconut growing on a tree. You know what I'm saying? We really out here just cooling, living.
So yeah, but yeah, man.
So check this out. I won't end on this note. Give me 2 to 3 tips that you done learned over your life that you can get a game to the young niggas coming up after you.
2 or 3 tips?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say the 2 or 3 tips. The first tip is mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Mind your business, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, stay to yourself, mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Keep your circle tight. The niggas that you fuck with 100% solid, and you know that they 100% real. You know what I'm saying? Keep them around you because you're going to need them in the end. But other than that, mind your business, okay? Number 2 is stack your bread up, man. Stack your bread up real tall. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like Young Miami said, real bad. Stack your bread up real bad, man, because shit, you're going to need it. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that money look good now, but shit, the faster you make it, the faster it go. I'm gonna tell you like that. So stack that shit up, put that shit over in the savings account, put it to the side. Once you get about 20 or 30, then you try to figure something out after that. All right?
You know what? One thing I'll say with the African American community, man, we gotta do better with our financial literacy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Most niggas don't know nothing about nothing. Cause like us, we
Right.
was young, we got all the money, and what we do? We blew it on nothing at the end of the day.
Fucked it off every time, you know.
But you know what? That kind of show you the signs of a hustler. A nigga that can blow a quarter M.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And come right back and shake right back. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? On that note, we'll go ahead and close it out on this. Any shout outs you got? Who you want to shout out? Any shout outs?
Man, I'm gonna shout out my family members, man. I'm gonna shout out everybody, man. You know, the Ring family, man. I'm gonna shout out Cameron, Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shout out Trouble Town. You know what I'm saying? Shit, stand up. Everybody stand up, man. Like I said, man, just get your chips together, man. Stack your bread up, man. And get you a crew. Come together, man. Come up with a strategy, a game plan like that. Go buy some real estate, man. Go invest in the stock market. Go do something like that, bro. But stop fucking that money off, man. Because I'm telling you, you're gonna need it, nigga. Straight up. And that's it.
And on that note, we